back on you. But it's time to do our next exercise. So if you've got up from your chair, carefully to go and press your computer or your projection or device that you're using, then please make sure you make your way safely back to your chair and you sit with a good placement of your spine and your sacrum on the chair, your sit bones and your pelvis. This exercise that we're going to do now is again something that is preparing us for the sharing dance choreography, and we're going to be working on feet and legs. So again, like we did our hands and arms, we're going to do feet in the first part of the exercise, and then legs gets a little bit more incorporated into it. It takes a little more explanation, so let's just take this time to explain it carefully and thoroughly. When you were doing your feet, we're going to articulate your feet by really feeling the way the feet are made through the ball of the foot. So we're going to go up on the ball of the foot, yeah, and then stretch and come down and down. So if I'm turned to face you, so you don't need to turn, I was just turning so you could see my feet. You're going to think about bend, push with your toes, so underneath the muscles underneath your toes, and then bend so you have a demi-point, we call that, so half toe and flat, and the other side, demi-point, full point, demi-point, and flat. Now we're going to do what we call in ballet a pas de chat, and what it is toe-toe, so we're going to push and we're going to go toe-toe. So the same action that you did this way, and then this is what we're going to call this divided. Now you can use that action of the foot to press your legs up, your thigh bones up, and use the power from your feet to make that movement. That's called a pas de chat. And we're going to do it in a sequence like this. Bend right here at the ball of the feet and make sure that you're not going over towards the baby toe. Push with your toes to just experiment with those muscles underneath your toes, the little connections. Put your ball of your foot flat down again and then heel. Other side, bend, push, toes, flat. Then we're going to do push, push, and come down, push, push, and come down. And if 4 of them is too difficult for you, do only 2, but go push, push, and down, and wait, push, push, and down, and wait, and wait. At least it's a very good practice. As I don't have Tracy with me today because we're still isolating, I don't have the alternative, but I can explain that to you. Part 2 is our leg part. And I want you to think of things as figure eights, okay? So the actual shapes are figure eights. When we do a movement with the legs, we call this a rond de jambe. So in French, round the legs. So we're going around. So if we go forwards and to the side and come back around, this is what we call going outwards. So if we do our hands in the same movement, you can see your arm is going forward and outwards away from your center line. That's called outwards, en dehors, outwards. When we do the opposite, we take our leg out comfortably to this side, round it comes to the front and back in, and that's an inwards motion. Let's try on the other side. En dedans, inwards. Let's do outwards, en dehors, outwards. Forward, side, and back to the middle. And now let's try en dedans, which is to the side, and then go forward and back into your middle place. Now let's try thinking about a figure eight. So if you think you're standing or sitting in sand, let's pretend we have our beach chair and we're sitting in the sand. So if we've just been playing with the water and jumping over the little waves, maybe now we're playing in the sand with our toes. So we're going to go reach, round, that's 1. We're going to put it back to the middle, and then this one's going to go to the side. So if you think about what that's going to do, it's going to really create a figure eight in the sand. Let's do with the other leg. We're going to go outwards first. So one goes outwards and the second one goes inwards. Now that's different than we've been doing it in other exercises and other classes. We usually kind of do outwards, outwards, inwards, inwards. But let's do outwards and inwards because it's part of the choreography. So we're just kind of making our brain understand that difference. So you could think you're swirling the water, but that's kind of the feeling. So as I've already done, you can use your arms. So the arm follows the path, and then we put that foot down and then go out and come back in. Then we're going to do the same side. We're going to go back out with that same side and make our first part of our figure eight, and then we're going to bring this one down. Then we're going to try the same leg again, and we're going to go up and make that big. Yes, and then this one's going to go big. Yes, and then we're going to use this one to go outwards. Yes, and then this one goes. So our arms are going to synchronize with the legs to try and make that work. Now in the choreography, they do a little bit of a turn. I'm going to show you where that is because you twist on the chair, and it's the same. This goes here, and you turn your body a little bit to the side as this one comes in and faces that way. So you can try that when you feel you have more expertise. I will do that today with you. It's slow and easy to follow along. But you can certainly, through the whole exercise, just practice the feet and just keep your arms low. Remember, you're in charge of how you experience all of our classes, to do things with fun and enthusiasm, but also to make sure you're safe. You know your body and how your body feels today. So make sure that you listen to your body. All right, let's do this with music. And we'll find our music. And we have just a little slow piece of rond de jambe. Lovely and good to just feel. Sitting nice and tall, foot feet first. And push. That's it. Other foot. Half. Push. Half. And down. Now we're going to hold the chair. That's it. Push, push. Push, push. Excellent. Let's do that again. We'll start on this side. Push. That's it. Very good. And it doesn't matter which leg you lift first. We'll think. Yes, our bodies, our feet move our bodies. Excellent. Let's go out, and in. And we're going to go out, and in. That's it. Now we're going to order our arms, and in, and out. And very good. Let's go up, and up. Same leg goes up, and think about the figure eight. And now we're going to turn if you want. Beautiful. Yeah. So it has lots of interesting elements for sure. Just shake your body a little bit. And just really just tap your feet. Excellent job. Very good. So now we're going to go on to the next exercise. It will be about momentum. And we'll go on from there. All right? So we'll see you in a second.